Joining me now to break this down a little further is Dan Ives, Managing Director and Senior Equity Research Analyst at Wedbush Securities. Dan, good to see you. So look, this ban raises a number of questions here about the future of the social media platform, also puts into question Musk's supposed commitment to free speech. So how can Musk's recent actions affect Twitter's future as a company?
Look, I mean, this is just another black eye moment for Musk. And I think it's part of the frustration that you're seeing across the board for Tesla investors, because ultimately it's brand deterioration that we're seeing from Musk. And I think Twitter, day by day continues to be head scratching in terms of a lot of the policy changes. And this is just another one. And ultimately, advertisers continue to flee. That's more red ink for Twitter, which I think will continue to go down as probably the most overpriced M&A deal ever in the history of tech.
You mentioned Tesla, which is the other company that Musk is CEO of. We found out this week that Musk is no longer the richest person in the world. And for the second time since buying Twitter, he has sold billions of dollars worth of Tesla stock at, might we add, a drastically reduced price. So what, if anything, does that tell you about the state of things right now for Elon Musk?
I think it's some dark days. And I think after a Cinderella ride the last, call it 3 to 4 years, now that spider web between Tesla and Twitter is really starting to be a dark cloud over Tesla's stock. He's essentially using Tesla as his own ATM machine to ultimately fund the losses of Twitter and, continue to really invest in that. And I think that's part of the frustration here, because 90% of his wealth, the golden child, continue to be Tesla. But yet all the focus here is on Twitter. And it really is ultimately a circus show that just continues to have, I think, head-scratching twists and turns.
Not long ago, he had sort of alluded to maybe stepping down as CEO and having somebody else run the company. He would still own Twitter. How much longer do you think Musk is going to stay as CEO of Twitter?
Look, I think ultimately the hearts and lungs of Tesla is related to Musk. And I think part of the problem here is that being CEO of Twitter and CEO of Tesla plus SpaceX, it's juggling a lot of balls, and ultimately something's going to drop. And look, I think there's more and more pressure for him to ultimately appoint a CEO of Twitter that has social media experience. Look, no one doubts Musk. Obviously rocket ships as well as electric vehicles. That's why he is where he is. But social media in terms of Twitter, it's a whole nother animal. And ultimately, it's really more of a quicksand situation that we're seeing. And every day gets worse for Musk on Twitter.
Yeah, and being the CEO of 3 companies cannot be easy. Dan Ives, thanks very much.
Thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.